and I am starting it off with parting. I believe this is going to be a twist. This whole section is going to be a twist, and then the other section will be a braid. But you want to make sure you clean up them parts. Make sure them parts are crispy. One thing about your girl is I will part and part and part until I think it is crispy. You do use a generous amount of braiding gel, simply because it helps it stay in place when doing a twist, especially on my son's type of hair. He has like a 3A, 3B hair texture. So us doing the twist was kind of like, we didn't know how it would last and how it would do. Later, I did turn his twist into braids off camera because we did see that it wasn't staying like my other son's hair texture did, which is a couple grades different than his, but more curlier. His is a more of a straight, more relaxed curl. So yeah, but as you can see right here, I am fixing up some stuff. It's okay to go in and modify what you're doing. But yeah, I did use a generous amount of pure neat braid. Everything I used in this hairstyle will be in the description box below, so you'll know what I used. But yeah, I did have to use a generous amount of braiding gel, especially not so much on the braided sections, but more so on the twisting sections, simply because of his hair texture. I wouldn't say I wouldn't recommend or would recommend this hairstyle. I think that either way, you just have to know the person's hair texture and just know if it will last the amount of time that you want it to last. Typically, the boys keep their hair in for about 2 to 3 weeks. But for it to last longer, I did turn his twist again into braids. But that was after probably like several days after wearing the style. We really did like the twist, but he just knew his hair. He knew like to last 2 weeks like the other styles he have, it wouldn't have lasted if I wouldn't have braided this particular part into a braid. So yeah, but you can see right here the twist turned out great, and it does turn out great. It's just his hair texture tends to not want to make love, in a sense, as my other son. It stayed for the entirety. So just think about that when you're getting this hairstyle.